Why would anyone possibly confuse you with me?
I don't know.
You got it.
No.
Do not fuck with us!
Say it.
Because
Say it.
we're the same person.
That's right.
How do you know you're not a schizophrenic leader of an underground terrorist group with the aim of sending society into an uncontrollable spiral down to chaos? If you're one of them, let me know. But in general, I guess we don't know. Even if we're going schizo mode, how do we know that we are who we say we are? I'm not going to get all wishy-washy with you and act all philosophical. All I want to tell you is that most of us are unaware that we are not always under control. More often than not, we've been hijacked by emotions, distractions, pleasures, insecurities, opinions of others, and much more. It's quite hard to just be yourself. But you know, one understands. We need to conform to society's game in order to fit in. But in reality, everyone is a fucking misfit, acting under the false pretense that everyone else is normal. How many of you want to be artists, philosophers, soldiers, astronauts? How many of you are telling your parents you want to do something you don't really want to do just to make them happy? Oh, I want to be a doctor. In reality, you want to be something else. How many of you are gay who just say like, oh, I'm straight, but you're gay?
This is bullshit. I'm not listening to this. You are insane.
No, you're insane.
I know it sounds sus, but just hear me out. How many of you have told your friends you like to read, but they tell you to fuck off because that's weird? And you stopped reading because of that. See, it's just kind of hard to be yourself. The reason behind doing things you don't want to do is in order to show yourself what really controls you. We show ourselves who we are. What controls us? Is it us? Or the feeling of being safe? Is it the feeling of the big horny? Rage? What is it? It's essentially trial by fire. You need to light a fire up your ass to see if I'm all talk or if I will act. When I started thinking, you know what, typing in Notion is faster than writing ideas on paper. I would just stop writing on paper. I knew deep down within me that it was a trap. Yes, I eventually lowered my guard and relaxed the technology constraints I had set for myself, and it spiraled down to less and less work being done, and more distractions being consumed.
Sometimes you're still you.
We should do this again sometime.
Luckily, I've caught a version of myself who wants nothing to do but to consume. This version of me does not serve me and must be punished severely. Form of punishment?
1,000 years of death!
So you may set yourself up to fail. The key is to be really aware of why you're doing certain things, so as to see if you're driving towards your destination or towards the end of a fucking cliff. More often than not, you're going to fly off a cliff if you're not careful. This is why doing some form of meditation is so important. Journaling too, by the way. I see meditation as quality checks. The more you meditate and journal over your actions, the more you find yourself doing jack shit. At a certain point, you realize that your activities have zero benefit to you, and you can actually just cut them off completely and nothing would happen. So, no. Most of the times, we're not ourselves. We don't embody our beliefs, and it results in your time being wasted. If you control your cravings, your emotions, and your wants relative to your needs, then you will start getting to know yourself.
All the ways you wish you could be, that's me. I look like you want to look, I fuck like you want to fuck, I am smart, capable, and most importantly, I'm free in all the ways that you are not.
So what actionable steps can you take? Go for meditative walks. Talk to yourself. It's okay if you look crazy. You already are fucking crazy.
We have just lost cabin pressure.
Do some journaling on what you did today and what you're going to do tomorrow, and see if you actually do them. Ask yourself questions and answer them. Then you might catch a glimpse on who you really are. I made a video on how to stop punishing yourself, and I think that kind of helps. And with that, I take my leave. Thanks for watching and good night.